My grandfather and grandmother were very close, so when my grandfather passed away, it was hard on everyone, but especially my grandmother. A year or two went by, until one day, something strange happened. On this particular day, my family and I were to come over and visit. My grandmother went on her porch in the morning as she usually did. However, as she was reading her Bible and taking a moment to pray, she noticed something on top of her detached garage. It was a dove. Doves are not common in the area we live in, so this was odd and out of the blue. The bird continued to stay there until after we pulled up into her driveway. About 10 minutes later, it left. We haven't seen another dove anywhere on her property since. Yet my grandmother thinks that it was a sign from God that my grandfather is doing well. Anything is possible. Working as a court reporter has been both fun and interesting. There are a lot of things that go on that are sometimes strange. Yet, one incident comes to mind in which I'm grateful that everything worked out. And I would go so far as to say it was a miracle. The first time I worked on a jury case was difficult to say the least. I had only been trained on the basics the previous day, so I knew the gist of it, but I wasn't sure how I would do the second day on my own. There were so many things that went wrong that day. First, the audio software continually gave me trouble. Secondly, I wasn't sure if the microphones were picking up the jury or anything. By the end of the trial, I was stressed and a little worried. I just wanted to go home and hoped that everything would be okay. As I made my way back, I began to pray and asked God to let everything be good enough to get the necessary information to the clients. Once I got back, I set up my equipment to get ready to send over my paperwork. As I went back to the sections of audio that I thought were distorted or unrecorded, I found something unexplainable. All of the audio was there, including the sections where I thought that nothing had been recorded. I was so thankful, and know that it was only recorded by God's grace. I breathed a huge sigh of relief, knowing that God was and is in control. For reference, this story is from a girl's perspective. Around 2008, my dad passed away from pneumonia. Everyone was affected as his death was very unexpected. After this, there were a few things that happened that were rather strange, but there's one particular incident that has me baffled to this day. A few years after my dad's passing, my mom and siblings moved to a new house. The house was 2 stories and had stairs that sort of turned or twisted to get to the lower or upper levels. Our cats usually stayed on the top floor, as they liked to look out the windows and such. Anyway, after getting dressed for bed one night, I decided to head downstairs to say goodnight to everyone. I had just put my hair in a ponytail. My cat was following me, so I told him that I would be right back. However, as I began to walk a few steps down, I felt something strange. My ponytail was tugged. It was like someone had grabbed my ponytail playfully, just to be funny. I turned around and saw nothing, except my cat. My cat was looking above my head as though something was behind me. He then meowed and ran in the opposite direction. I did the same thing, except I went downstairs where everyone was at. I told them what happened. No one was in a hurry to go to bed after that. Because it was a playful tug, I like to think that maybe it was my dad telling me that he was okay, as he used to tug my ponytail when I was little. It's also one of the first thoughts that popped in my head when that happened. But whatever it was, I'm thankful that God was watching over us. Thank you so much for watching this episode of the Faith and Mystery Files. If you would like to listen to more incredible true stories and investigated accounts, check out our previous episodes. You can also send in your true stories or let us know about true mysteries you'd like us to look into by filling out our form or emailing us. The links are on our About section and in the description box below. Thank you again. Until next time, may God bless you.